Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our YouTube chit chat once again. Guys, I want you to listen to his Gintu attacking Mapopo's wife. And I want to let you know where the justification of its Gintu at this moment. You know, the issue of it, Mapopo and the wife, the drama that is envisaged, has really taken a different turn, and it's so melodramatic, and it's quite unfortunate that I'm always a champion of a family believer, that anything of family should find itself out of this photo and gram. Everything family must sit down and iron issues, but it's quite unfortunate. The YouTube that really in Nyabo Anze, it's giving us every drama, whether it's within the kitchen or the precincts of the bedroom. All those kind of issues shall be brought forth onto the YouTube space in full glare of camera, which is an embarrassment, because it was not a bigger picture that Aymarwa envisaged. Now, to this level, I must confirm it is a misuse of YouTube space. Perhaps I want us to watch what it's Gintu is telling us, because there is a meaning and there is something that is Gintu wants to achieve, and there is a message that is Gintu is passing across.
And already you have said it that way. And what are you going to be causing outside there? And what did Mapopo do so as they can just get this kind of the lady out? You understand, sometimes we have arrogancy, we have impatient, we have unkindness of this kind of the women. And they are talking about, yeah, even somebody else can help me, it's not no longer you. And you find yourself talking about, okay, there's somebody who's going to be picking out this kind of the time. Or you might talk about, okay, is Mapopo not necessary? Where are the children coming from? Because when you talk about, oh, Mapopo is not working fantastic, okay, where are the children coming from? Does it mean, or when you can come now to conclusive, you'll come to understand, like, there's something you have to understand very critically. Like this kind of the lady, maybe she is into this kind of the position, even this kind of the children, they don't belong to me. We have to go to the DNA. And you find yourself now having so much suspense about this kind of the person. You have married yourself for 8, 3, 4, 5. You don't understand. Is this kind of the lady, this kind of the children mine? So you leave Mapopo in a suspense already. So how do you gonna be talking about this kind of the things? And also, this kind of the people, all of them, they have to sit down, relax, and do their own things probably. We cannot re-engage and talk about, yeah, you know, Nema, I want to support you, go and buy a land here, go buy whatever here. And you understand that is the most key value of this kind of the ladies. Because you understand, there are so many ladies who have done it. Like, oh, let me go out of this kind of the people. I ran to Gintu, I ran to I don't know who, I ran to I don't know who. They film me, and I seen with this kind of the people in the internet, and they will support me, buy me a land, and prepare myself with the children. That is the attitude that is flowing, and then there's no day this kind of the people will ever survive without
this kind of majority of people, Elmas,
has
never been telling me, Zach, we don't understand what this fish pond salamander is saying. That is a Gintu. But it is always my work to always bring it closer, decipher it, comprehend it, so that I make it so easier, so palatable that you can consume. Gintu lamentation is geared towards jiding Mapopo's wife. And it also is heading with Mapopo. Well and good. I've got no problem, because me, I'm not taking sides. I'm just pinpointing what is the problem. If it's a problem, it's a problem. If it's not a problem, it's not a problem. I will say it's a fact, it's a fact. I will also let you know. But Gintu is telling us, it is a fact, or it's been said here, that ChrisMadiba is dating Mapopo's wife, that is Nema, because of the message. It's also telling us such things normally happen because most of the ladies who are YouTubers and married tend to divorce or want to get out of their marriages. Gintu is communicating to what really befell her with this wife. And Gintu should be the least to advise anyone when it comes to issue of morality. But at this moment, Gintu was biased just because at the moment he was faced with the same situation. And now Gintu is saying people will be running helter-skelter so fastly to go and rescue women who have taken advantage of YouTube and get out of their marriages, blaming men, then they will be brought land for. What is Gintu telling us? Gintu is telling us the real situation that really befell him, and the wife. Because if it's the issue of YouTube that is disturbing Neema and Mapopo, it is the same YouTube thing that disturbed Gatti and Gintu. So it's also a similar manner that when Gatti was kicked out, he was beaten and abused. The same way Neema was kicked out, was physically abused and kicked out. Now Gintu has come to seek a sympathy. Gintu has come to justify the GBV by claiming that women who are YouTubers are taking advantage of the people so that they could be bought land. I think Gintu, up to that moment, Gintu is so biased. And I want to say, whether your woman wants to do YouTube and you don't want, and it has come to your knowledge that she is doing YouTube, you have got no audacity to physically abuse that woman. You have got no audacity to hurl any other kind of insult. Yet all those kind of things doesn't warrant women abuse, physically, emotionally, or whatever kind of abuse that it could be. That is the fact that I want to state over here. But Gintu has taken side because he was beaten by his game. At one point, he was exposed. That's why Gintu is coming in. So guys, in this video, we are seeking to unearth what is the problem between Mapopo and the wife. And what are the allegations, because it appears that the issue of infidelity of all of them, both Neema and and Mapopo, are now involving in what we call the infidelity or immorality when it comes to this YouTube space. And I'm going to explain that, because all those who are captured in their videos, it is not the Zack Senior's making, but I'm going to give you blow to blow and account to account where such was captured in their rants and in their camera, because it was a real expose. So guys, if you really want to know and you really want to understand what really happens to them, and you know this kind of facts, then this video is for you. So if you're coming across this channel and this video for the very first time, kindly click on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube channel notify instantly. To my loyal subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. So let's dive in after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. My name is Inazak and this is my YouTube channel. So let's dive in straight away, lest we forget. So guys, I want to let you know all this expose, because all that I gathered is the issue of infidelity and immorality in this YouTube space that was really fully fledged in Mapopo's marriage. Both Mapopo and the wife Neema are not clean, they are not perfect. That were all captured in this video. Perhaps let's start with Mapopo's claim. Thereafter, I will let you know the gist.
But on my camera, she was never talking. Because you know what? She was don't want. She was not loving me. You know, she does not want to see I glowed. You know, she was fighting. She was fighting with my friend. You know, so because she was dating my friend, my fake friend. You know, my fake brother. You know, and actually, after that, I stay strong. Every day I was complaining, you know, most of the people they was call me, why your wife you don't want to help you to making a video? Why your wife you don't help you even to make cleans to your house? Why your wife you don't want to help you even to farm? Your wife you don't help you to... I said, my wife, I hiding. I say, oh, my wife, she's busy. She's busy with her kids. She's busy because of this. But the reality is, my wife, she's always want. She was say, I want to open my YouTube channel. Even me, I want to be a rich. I want to open my. She was a jealous. She's my wife, but she's a jealous to me. You know. So the problem was ChrisMadiba is because she was dating another money. You know. You know. We reach the time like we don't have a communication, any communication. any communicate. We don't talk. We don't share anything because she have another man, you know, and I have her evidence. So there is a time Chris Madiba, he got the accident, you know. Chris Madiba, he was married. After he married, he let another girlfriend the same house where he stay. And the other girlfriend, she coming, she say, she asking him, what this the continues here? What about
the first girlfriend find another woman in the house?
Yes, and they're taking a warm water, and they pour it to him, and the Chris Madiba he got the accident from this side, all of this stomach.
Pause, kidogo. So just to get clear, Mapopo is saying because Chris was his a best friend. So this incident of Chris Madiba got burnt. You saw Chris Madiba in the hospital. Mapopo was going there. So
I'm the one, not I'm the going.
You're the one.
I'm the one. I taking him from the house.
From the house to the hospital.
I take him to the hospital, and I go different hospital, three different hospital. Every hospital I bring him there.
They say no.
They say no. This is police case because he was lying. He said, "Oh, you know, I was cooking. You know, the foil, the oil cooking. I pour in water there."
When I was watching the phone.
Yeah, I was watching the phone. But it's his lie. I'm the one who I know everything, and we was hiding because we don't want to see he losing subscribers because of the truth. You know, and I help him. It's the time I was not founding the message, he chatting with my wife, you know. But the good things again is, after I helping him, he was continuous to dating my wife. Even the time he was staying in the hospital, my wife was going there like a friend, but I was never know that he's his husband. You know, I was never know that. So I take it from Moshi. Moshi said, no, this man he dying here.
That's the police case.
I paid my money, bro. Even Moshi, if you're watching this video, Moshi, say the truth. I take my money.
Understand what Mapopo is saying? Mapopo is telling us. At one point, he never wanted the wife to come to the YouTube because he knows how YouTube space really work when it comes to the family issues. So Mapopo never wanted anything. That's why he never wanted to introduce the wife to the YouTube. At one point, Mapopo even said it fully that with him, he will never bring the family to the YouTube. So the problem comes in when the wife wanted to come to the YouTube and Mapopo refused because the wife also said she wanted to be rich like Mapopo. But Mapopo was saying something that I don't want to let you into this YouTube space. So the wife really defied the order and decided to open a YouTube channel. So from that time, when the wife opened to a YouTube channel and Mapopo realized this is the point when the wife was kicked out. I want you to get me clearly. Mapopo's wife was not kicked out of the home yesterday. Mapopo's wife was kicked out some 4-5 months ago. So it's been 4 to 5 months, 6 months running that Mapopo's wife was separated and living separate apart. That's the fact. Just because of the YouTube disagreement. Because the wife said she wanted a YouTube for her own. Mapopo said she doesn't want her family to be in the YouTube street. Leave alone the messages. The message that you find of the chat love was just a thing of some few weeks that was found. When the YouTube opened, Mapopo kicked the wife out. The wife went and started living alone. And this is the point when I told you I was approached to talk about this issue. And I said, I want to talk about this issue because Mapopo house was being built. And if I come forth at this moment when Mapopo really needs help, people will tell me, Zach, you are just jealous fella, you come in here to scatter Mapopo's sponsor. And one of the sponsors was sponsoring Mapopo, the one who approached me. I don't want to disclose his or her name. Let me keep it. The other sponsor never knew what was happening. They later knew it when Emma told them the truth. Then one of the sponsors, because these two sponsors are a man and a wife, they are of Jamaican descent who build those kind of houses. You know, the issue was brought to them and they were very mad with Mapopo. I don't know whether they still continue helping Mapopo or not. They were very mad. So they are the people who advised Neema to be doing her videos and to let not these things get out in the air. Part of the lazy gang knew about it, and they also advised Neema never to speak out, and all that they were doing, they were pushing Neema to go back to Mapopo. Neema decided to go back, and Neema met all this kind of physical abuse. Guys, it is about the issue of the YouTube that is bringing issue here. But I want to tell you, that alone does not warrant Mapopo to physically abuse Neema, because Neema, at we stand, however much is the issue of she's dating Madiba, because of the message that we find, that one does not warrant Mapopo to physically abuse Neema. Let's discuss what happened after that kind of scuffle happened, and Neema was physically abused. Did Mapopo take even an opportunity to take Neema to hospital? There's nothing. The woman was left alone, wandering from one place to another. The woman even really slept outside. That is the information we are getting. You know, there is also a lot of information that is really long time people never knew. That Madiba accident was not a natural accident. Because Madiba, if you can really remember when Amaro was telling us about the Madiba, and the lazy gang were chiding Amaro and attacking Amaro, that Madiba got injured and Amaro could not go. And when Amaro told us the same issue of Madiba and said that Madiba, when we were cooking, then the hot moisture from the oil fell on Madiba's body, and that's what really caused the burn. Yet Amara even told us that the information is not verified, and is telling people, Amara was giving such kind of information with a lot of caution, that he said this is what is being told, is not yet confirmed, and it's not true. And I believe at that moment, anytime when Amara speaks and tell you a disclaimer and give you a caution, you better keep quiet and listen carefully. Which means Amara also was doubtful, or perhaps Amara knew what was happening. He was privy to the information. He was told what was going on with Madiba. So it is true, Madiba and Neema were in a relationship. That was confirmed. And if you want to confirm, the Madiba injury and the burn itself was caused because Madiba had a girlfriend. And the girlfriend later came and found Madiba with Neema. So the girlfriend took the hot water and burnt Madiba with. So the bruises that Madiba had was caused by the girlfriend, that the scaffold that was broke between Neema and the Madiba's girlfriend, because all of them, they were angling and fighting for Madiba. That is what we are being told. For those who don't know Madiba, watch this video below.
Kenya, East Africa, the village call it Nyabohansi. Yeah, welcome to my live stream. Kindly like, share, and comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Show me love. Love is free. Yeah, family, without you, nothing I can do. No place I can go, but what I believe, with you, everything is possible. I want to say thank you so much for your players, for your love and kindness. I know you love me. Yeah, so be blessed.
Madiba's burn was not natural. It was human caused, because the issue of love triangle and all this issue Mapopo got wind of it, and Mapopo also was in the midst. So Mapopo knew about it. And as at this time, Mapopo and the wife had separated long time ago. So Mapopo was so comfortable with the thing that was going on. And that alone, I'm telling you, by this moment, Mapopo was also in a relationship. Because we are being told about a lady called Tracy Boke, who's a YouTuber, that Mapopo is in tight love with. And what caused Neema to move out? Neema also got the wind that Mapopo and Tracy Boke were in a kind of a love triangle, that all the noodles left and right in the phone of Mapopo, too much. It's the thing that really got Emma so hungry and decided also to move in with Madiba, Chris. Not knowing Madiba is also having other girlfriends. Then what happened? Madiba was burnt with hot water. Don't you understand? Hot water. Mapopo explained it so well, and you grasp all the information. So guys, Mapopo also himself is never clean. Perhaps let's listen to the video below.
Kuhusu msichana. Mwanafunzi. Yeah, even Mapopo is not perfect, for sure. Because it's alleged that he was about to be arrested and he manipulated. But why is him chasing his wife? And they already have 4 children. That is my big problem. You know, that is my big problem. That is my big problem. Na umejaribu kuambia marafiki zake?
Ndio naambia. Sasa mimi nachosema kama Mapopo ana uhakika mimi nilikuwa na date na Chris. Awaonyeshe picha, asionyeshe chatting. Awaonyeshe picha, watu waamini kwamba alitukuta tumelala, tumekumbatiana. Awaonyeshe picha, afanye video aonyeshane picha. Sio kunisingizia.
What she is claiming that Mapopo have to show the evidence.
Aonyeshane picha.
Yeah. That the picture.
Show you photo, Mapopo. Tell Mapopo show you photo. Me and the Chris date. Don't chat, photo. Yeah.
Wow, this story. So in lesson, this is another lesson that I'm telling her. If he has her phone, she should not give to anybody, because you see, unaona hii yote ni matatizo tu ya kupeana mtu simu. Sometime unafaa kuwa mbaya kwa watu, sawa? So that ukue peace, you know. Even me, this it has happened or even to me one time, because I was having my friend saying that, oh, do you have credit or the data? I say yes, let me use. Then after using, the person who wants to communicate with that, maybe she's a woman.
When you listen to Neema talks,
you know, sometimes
Neema spill everything, and Masubo is asking Maema. At one point, Mapopo was supposed to be arrested by the police, and Mapopo went ahead and manipulated it, talked to the lady, and the issue was done. We are being told at one point Mapopo was dating a minor who was a school going, and Mapopo issue was taken to the police station and was ripe to be apprehended. So what Mapopo moved in so seriously, so that the issue itself was mediated and the family withdrew the issue. You know, the money works when it comes to such kind of issue. So all this were being told. So when it comes to Mapopo was having Tracy Boke sending themselves noodle kind of, you know, the noodles left and right. You know, when it comes to Nyabo and the YouTubers, a lot of noodles will pass and will fly left and right, which is quite unfortunate. I don't understand. Maybe perhaps there are some kind of bad spirit when it comes to noodles flying around. Secondly, Mapopo entangled himself of dating minors, that it was risk being arrested, and all this issue was kept underground. So all this issue, Emma found them, and it's a kind of like Emma also was promoted with the kind of infidelity of Mapopo, and decided also that what is good for the goose must also be good for the gander. So it was a competition of infidelity. But it also, what really angered Mapopo, that Neema would really go to his friend, to his worker, whom that is now the trouble. It's now the trouble. But I want to tell you, for a matter of fact, these people had separated a long time ago. Neema was living alone in Nyaboambe Center. Mapopo was living alone, moving up and down with Nyabo and the girls. That is the issue that's bedeviling these people. The issue of fight, it was now, you are my ex, having my kids, and you are still moving with my worker, with my watchman whom I employed. This is the issue that's now bringing jitters. Because the lazy gang, one of the lazy gang, called Neema and told Neema, do not leave Mapopo to live with other girls. Move in that home, because the home was built when with Mapopo. You all cooked for the workers. Therefore, your contribution in that house is eminent. So you must not leave the space for any other woman to go and occupy the house. Neema took himself to that house, and this is what brought to the issue. Neema also went there to grab Mapopo's phone, because the Mapopo phone had all other kind of evidence that he wanted to show the people. Instead, Mapopo also grabbed Neema a phone. Then this is all the message that they got. That's why Neema is telling us, let Mapopo also bring the phone with all kind of the noodles that is in them concerning the traceable, okay, so that all this issue itself could be solved. So guys, when we are solving this issue itself, or talking about it, all of them are not safe. All of them are not saint. It's the issue of infidelity that we are grappling with, and more so is the issue of YouTube. You want to start a YouTube, your wife or your your wife or your your husband doesn't want you, because maybe he's fearing that you'll get to know some secret about them, or you will be exposed outside there. Then some men will start gravitating towards you in the inbox. So these were all the fears that were causing all these squabbles with this couple. So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Until next time, this is your boy Senior Zach.